Now it started. Hello student, if you are able to see the screen, then we will start our lecture. Are you able to see the screen and as well as my audio, my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
As we yes, as we have seen on Monday, because of some technical problems, uh, we have started at that time our unit number 2, and on that part we are going to continue in this lecture also. Unit number 2 is telling about SOC. SOC. Please keep your focus what I am saying to you, and simultaneously please see the block diagram which is on your screen. SOC is nothing but a system on chip. System on chip means a chip which covers or which includes whole system. A chip with whole system is nothing but system on chip. To understand this concept, let's try to understand the motherboard which is available on our uh, cabinet, inside the cabinet of our CPU. In that motherboard, we have seen a complex structure of one major IC, that is known as processor. That processor is surrounded by a cooling fan on motherboard. That processor is surrounded by cooling fan. The different processors like that are available nowadays in the market. For example, Pentium 1, 2, 3, 4, now i3, i5, i7. This is the series of Intel. This is the series of processor of Intel. There is a number of companies in the market like Intel. AMD is there, then Nvidia is there, ARM is there. These are the different companies in the market which are providing such kinds of processors. On motherboard, for example, that Intel processor is the main part and which is surrounded by a cooling fan. Why it is so? Because our PC, our desktop or laptop is work on tremendous different activities, and that will create a hit because our processor deals with too much activities through our through the different applications that we execute through our CPU. So that's why it creates a tremendous amount of heat, and to cover or to decrease that heat, so to avoid the disaster, so to avoid the breakage in processor, that cooling fan plays the role. This is number one. Number two, there are different slots, PCI slots, peripheral communication interface, and different peripherals like printer, then speaker, then scanner, then different gaming applications, different microcontrollers. Suppose we externally connect, for example, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, BeagleBone. If these external peripherals, if we have to connect, there are different slots are available on motherboard. Then different small ICs for the different functioning are also there. There is a separate slot for and separate IC for audio system, separate IC for video system, right? Separate IC for gaming system. What is this? This indicates that motherboards having too much complicated system. And for example, if I want to launch a device which is around a palm size, and if I have to mount the processor like i3 or i5 which is in our desktop system, is it possible? No, it is not possible, because if we just add that cooling fan, our mobile phones size will get the increase, and no one will look toward your product because it decreases its look, then its weights get increases. This is all the lacuna that will comes in your product. So we cannot use such types of processors and the cooling fans for our palm top devices, and we cannot also use such type of complex circuitry which is present on motherboard of desktop system. So to avoid and to overcome all these circumstances, all these issues, companies like Qualcomm, please keep in mind, please listen very carefully. The companies like Qualcomm, then ARM, then Intel, they come with a new concept known as system on chip. System on chip. Only one chip is there, and that chip handles all the activities which are inbuilt in our mobile phones. So I think you have understand what exactly system on chip means. A chip, a single chip having all the programs or all the small different chips which are separated in our desktop versions. Here in system on chip, which is mounted on, which is kept in single chip. Over here you can see in a single chip, and that chip handles all the activity. So that's why what happened because of these things, the size gets reduced of any product. Then because of all the chips and all the software which are required to execute different applications are on one platform, so the speed of the data processing is also get reduced. But one thing is clear that the mobile phone cannot handle the applications which the desktop handles. So mobile phones are different, or the applications which uses system on chip kind of technology is having different processing speed, and the desktop having different processing speed. Desktop having much more greater speed and much more greater handling capacity of processes. But to provide the all things in a small pocket, in a small size, the system on chip works very good. And nowadays near about 6 billion phones, there is a 7 billion population of whole world, and 6 billion phones are working on this concept, on this technology, that is system on chip. I want to repeat it. In system on chip, there are different processors or different chips are, and different companies are working. There is a number one company which is working in this field, Qualcomm. If you have time and if you are interested to see chip of your phone, then please see it right now also and after this lecture also. Qualcomm is the company which provides this chip. Nowadays it having its boom. The Snapdragon, the version and the product of that Qualcomm architecture is Snapdragon, which is available in our phone. This is number one. Number two, Intel. Intel having its own SoC, system on chip. Intel having its own SoC. They create their own, by using their own technology, they create their own. SoC, system on chip. Then ARM, advanced RISC machine. This architecture also gives the solution for SoC. They are having their own SoC. ARM means advanced RISC machine. Then Samsung is the company which gives the solution, which is now in market by providing their own SoC, system on chip modules for the Samsung mobiles. Then NVIDIA is the company. These are the different company which gives the processors like SoC, system on chip. I think you understand the concept SoC. On the other hand, there is i3, i5, i7 for the desktop. And this side Qualcomm, Snapdragon. Then Apple's, then Samsung's, then NVIDIA's processors are there. These are the two different technologies are going fastly in the market and they are having their boom. Now see, actual scenario of SoC, system on chip, actual scenario. Over here you can see this chip. Please see over here. This chip having CPU, that is central processing unit. For what purpose CPU used in our desktop applications also? CPU is used to perform or to execute different software codes. Keep in mind and please listen carefully. Central processing unit is used to execute the different codes of different applications or different softwares. Central processing unit. And the role of the CPU is handled equally parallel in desktop system by processor, that is i3, i7 or i5, like CPU. Here that CPU is attached in system on chip, right? Again, there is one more thing is given in system on chip, location. The code or the IC or the program which handles all the activity related to phone's location, then the locations of the others who are connected to our phones. All the activity related to these things are handled by this IC. Location. For example, GPS. The GPS related all the activity handled by this location IC. Location unit. Then display LCD. In desktop, there is a separate panel, separate slots are there, parallel slot or serial slot. There are given in desktop applications, and separate assembly or separate circuit is there that we can see easily if we open our cabinet. But here in system on chip, that chip having this thing also, display. All the activity related to display handles this IC, this slot. The next, camera. In our desktop application, sometimes we externally add camera, or there is inbuilt camera nowadays in the monitors are available. That inbuilt camera or external camera, if we connect to our system or our desktop, that to connect that camera, there is separate circuits, separate ICs, separate buses are there to handle all this activity, and which are connected to our main processor, that is i3, i7 or i5, whatever, right, in desktop. But in SoC, it is inbuilt is there on system on chip. Only one chip having that module also, camera module, and that camera module handles all the activities related to camera. What is the activity of camera? If we take the picture through our mobile phone camera, that the picture captured by the photon rays, is it gets stored into the camera module. That camera module works on that analog signals, comes through camera lenses, that converts the analog signals into digital signals. It means in different bits 0 and 1, and by sorting it out, it sends to CPU. Then we can see the picture or image in our gallery. The role of capturing the image and converting that analog image into the digital image is handled by this camera module in system on chip. Connectivity, 4G, LTE and USB. All the activity related to USB and internet connection is handled by this module. Connectivity module is there, which handles all the activity related to internet connections and USB connections. It handles this activity. Other hand, on the desktop system, to handle the connectivity activity, there are different modules. There are different circuit. There is different circuit, right? But in our mobile phone, because of this processors, this system on chip concept, it is available on single pan. Connectivity 4G LTE. Then Adreno GPU, like CPU, central processing unit, there is a graphical process unit. A separate unit is there to handle all the gaming related or the graphics related activities. If we want to play the games like Call of Duty or PUBG, our normal desktop system cannot process it or cannot handle it. We have to add external graphics, extended quality graphics card to our current desktop system. But nowadays mobile phone handles this all the activity because there is a separate GPU. There is no separate GPU is available in desktop system. But on system on chip concept, there is separate GPU, that is graphical processing unit. Separate GPU is there which handles all the activity related to graphics. For example, games like Call of Duty, games like PUBG, and it gives the very good speed to the user. And this module is available on system on chip. Single chip, it having this module GPU. Then Hexagon DSP. What is this? This is digital signal processing. For what purpose it is used? It is used to do all the mathematical calculations. Handled by this digital signal processing module. It is also available on system on chip, SoC. That's why it is called as SoC, system on chip. All the system is available on chip. CPU, GPU, display, location, camera, connectivity, DSP, all these things. Then next, sensor core. Most of the time we use our mobile phone to execute the operations like sensor. So how it works? CPU doesn't handle the works of the sensors. Execution of the program which are based on the sensors. For example, IR sensor. If I have to execute the programs of IR sensor, then this sensor core module handles all the activity related to sensor program execution. Then multimedia, separate module. For what? Audio, video and gesture. This module handles the activity related to audio, because Audio is the important part in multimedia. Video is important part. So it handles all the activity related to this. Gesture also. Then next, security. Where the security is required? Yes, security is required in the banking transaction. Security is required when we share our personal information to any site to access their content. Over there, security is required. For example, most of the time, if we install any application, at that time it asks to us, can we take your personal information from Facebook or Google? Over there, the security module plays the role. The security module plays the role. And most important, we do all the banking transactions through our mobile phones. So there also the security module is required. End-to-end encryption, end-to-end encryption and decryption is very much crucial and important in banking transactions. Over there it provides the security and it keeps all the data which are going through our mobile phone secure. So that's why the system becomes reliable. Why the mobile phones becomes reliable? Because of these things, security. I think these are 9 to 10 different modules are over there on a single chip, and because of this, mobile phones become smart one. Mobile phone becomes smart one. This is not for the mobile phone. There are different application specific integrated circuit, that is ASIC, available in the market, because different companies, the 5-star companies or multinational companies, to handle their day-to-day routine very fastly for the particular job, they demand for the application specific integrated circuits. Over there also, this system on chip plays the important role. Whatever we discuss right now, it is a standard block diagram of SOC, standard block diagram of SOC. But there are separate application specific integrated circuits. Over there also, this system on chip SOC is there to handle and increase the speed of task. This is about SOC, system on chip. From your side, my suggestion is that for your side, if you have any mobile phone which is not working right now, please open that mobile phone and please see it. Please see it. What exactly chip is provided by their mobile phone company, by that mobile phone company. A small chip is there like this, and all these things which are mentioned over here are present, and that handles all the activity. This is the useful applications and the applications of the scenario of system on chip. If you are listening me carefully or not, I don't know, but I want to one question. Which company provides the system on chip processors? Please tell me, if anybody is there. Please tell me. I think no one is there. I want to show you. Okay, in next lecture I will show you a video related to this. But what we have tried to understand is SOC. SOC is nothing but system on chip, different modules which are separately mounted or separately fixed on a desktop system. Against that concept over here in specific products like mobile phones, all the different modules are available on single chip. The modules like camera, location, CPU, GPU, DSP, sensor core, security, connectivity, display, all are present on single chip. That's why it is called as system on chip. System on chip. Okay. This is all about for the today's lecture. In the next lecture, we will see next topic of our unit number 2. Thank you for your kind attention.